Hello there everybody, this is Grant, also known as a Collector 75. Welcome to my first, probably ever, proper GOBOTS review. And now, I'm not a big GOBOTS fan. I did have a couple of them back in the day when I was a little boy. I think I had, is it Jeeper Creeper, the little Jeep one, and I had a Dune Buggy one. And I also had this one. Can't remember where I got it from. I can't remember if I bought it or not, but I had it. I remember it being a pain in the arse, and then over time it probably got broken up, just lost, whatever. Never had this one. Now, I'm going to concentrate on this one first. Now, this one is called Ace, I believe. Thank you to all the people who commented on my Instagram thing when I put a picture of it on there, because I didn't know who it was. He's seen better days, unfortunately. I can't remember where I got him. I think it could have been an eBay lot, this one. I don't know why. It's sort of like thinking that it was just thrown in maybe with that one. I can't remember. It has seen better days. It's a bit loose, but it still looks pretty cool, providing if you hold it here. And it's a pretty cool airplane. Now, it does have landing gear, which is pretty cool, but I'm going to flip that away because that just annoys me. But as a little airplane, it actually looks pretty good. My son liked it. He couldn't sleep last night, so when he can't sleep. He's a bit more agreeable to me showing him my stuff. So I showed him this one, and he did like it, but I think he preferred that one, to be honest. But I might just give this one to my son, because I've got no real love for this one, unfortunately, and plus he's seen better days, but it's a great looking airplane mode. I love this. It's actually pretty cool. You can see some of the rotor blades there have been chewed off. It does sort of spin. Yeah. Now let's move on to, I believe this guy is called Bad Boy. Now, like I said, I did have this one. He's an A10 Thunderbolt, I believe. And he just looks absolutely brilliant. I love all the missiles and stuff that he's got under the wings. This is so much more better looking in plane mode than Power Glide. It's a shame it's not the other way as well, but there we go. But we'll come to that when we transform him. It's good. He is missing some landing gear by the looks of it. I've only just noticed that, which is a bit of a shame. But he just looks brilliant. The back wings are slightly ever so loose, so as soon as you do sort of that, it's moving about. But he's got some great jet engines on the back there, and he just looks pretty cool. My son, like I say, my son really did like this one. And I'm sure I went out of my way to buy this one because I remember having it as a child. Right, so anyway, so there we go. So that's the alt modes covered. Let's transform these guys up. Now, this one is a massive, massive train wreck. This one, not my favourite at all. I think you pull them out. Oh, that's why you pull them out. And then these are on some, for the time, quite revolutionary joints. They're almost like ball joints, but it's like what the Action Masters are using right at the end of the line. Now, we pull these out, and then I don't know what we do with them. We sort of rotate these around, but my one, it doesn't either come out far enough. Maybe you're supposed to pull it out further, because you're just not getting hardly any clearance under there. It's a bit strange, so maybe my one's a bit dodgy. I'm not quite sure, but I've looked on the internet, and you're definitely supposed to bring these down. Now, they don't move by the looks of it, so maybe these inner joints aren't coming out as far as they're supposed to. I don't know. Don't feel like they want to come out anymore. But that's it. If I can get him to stand up, which would be a miracle, I mean, I might have to tilt his arm backwards. Oh no, there we go. He's standing up. Unfortunately, this is probably why the GOBOTS never took off. The robot modes were pretty awful. But the alt modes were probably better than Transformers in some ways. I mean, look at this alt mode. This is an alt mode. It just looks... Imagine if they'd oversized this. If someone knocked this off, oversized it, it would be brilliant. I love it. You know, it's just got some great... let me just tone down the colour there a little bit. If I can raise it up. It just looks great. Look at it. Look at that chrome under there. I mean, that is just brilliant. I love this figure. So you can just imagine him coming down, swooping down, and then just taking some guys out. Let's transform it, if I can remember. Now, I think this bit swings up. Oh God, this is what I don't like this figure at all. If I'm honest, it's not a favourite of mine. This one. I think you pull these out and down or something. These come out. Right, so... Oh, actually, no, I used to have a helicopter one. I'm going to have to try and find a helicopter, like a dual-bladed helicopter thing, you know, like a troop carrier or something like that. I used to have that one. Right, so you pull them out like that, rotate these around. These come out and down, like so, making up the legs. These swing up, like so, providing you can get these out enough. These swings up into that gap and then holds there. This rotates all the way down, and then these jet engines become his arms. And he looks very, very strange. I'm going to be honest with you. But, yeah, this is, like I said, the head sculpt's a bit weird. He hasn't got any proper arms. He's just got those jet engines for arms. The legs, you're getting no articulation at all on them, but he didn't on Power Glide either, to be fair. But he's a bit of a strange one, but he stands up okay. So you put them next to each other, and I can see the appeal of them actually, because they are simple robots. They're fun. They were fun little pocket money toys, and I can see the appeal of them. But I think Transformers were just that much better, just because I think they had more playability. Like the all modes might have been a bit dodgy in some instances, especially as the line moved on from the previous Takara, you know, like the Microman lines and everything like that, and Diaclone. And as soon as it started to produce, like Hasbro produced its own figures, that's when they really did decline a little bit. But they generally had a fair balance of robot mode to alt mode, whereas these had great alt modes, but the robot modes were a bit lacking because of that, because of the compromises to make a good alt mode. Possibly. I mean, that's my opinion anyway. But, I mean, they're still right. But anyway, right. Yeah, this has been Graham with Ace and Bad Boy. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with his legs there. Yeah, I feel sorry for the fella. I mean, his head sculpt was a bit strange and all. But there we go. Right, this has been Graham, the Collector 75. I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.